Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Tears of the Kingdom. Last time we left off, we were hanging out over here in Kakariko, and I believe we had some stuff to read. A few things to note. Someone mentioned, and actually I realized a comment earlier mentioned as well, I don't have it anymore, but the weapons with a shield, you can actually block and I believe parry with those as well. That's why it's kind of further up on the handle. I think I got a comment way earlier about that too. Stone slab at the Southern Ring Ruins. Some translation notes Tauro, who protect of Hyrule from the Demon King together king. They were known as sages. What I take from this is that it's about a facet of Hyrule as it was in those days. If I were to guess at how to fill in the gaps, it'd go something like, there were those known as sages who protected the kingdom of Hyrule from the Demon King. Well, they didn't do a very good job. I will crawl on this artifact. There we go. Alright, well there's one bit of the ruins explored. Interesting. So I imagine I'm gonna get the ability to potentially translate ancient Hyrulean here? That's what I would assume. Which would then allow me to translate a bunch of those things that I see up in the sky, because there's way more than just these ruins, but these are all people know about, because these are the only ones that have actually fallen down here. Well, there's more that have fallen down here, but this is the big one. So, alright, let's go get over here and go up. Send. Good. Thank you. Gotta get up here to the dungeon. Thank you for the iron shrooms. Appreciate those. There we are. The dungeon. The shrine. Sorry. So this is probably just gonna be a challenge, a tutorial, or a Rauru's blessing. I'm gonna guess it's probably a tutorial. Like, oh, we've already done the parrying tutorial, haven't we? I don't know, the slide on your shield tutorial. It is an actual dungeon, it's not an upright device. Is this gonna be about using the, stabilizers? Possibly? Yes. Yeah, it is. Alrighty, so... yeah. So what are we gonna do here? Huh. Oh yeah, that's right. I do need to activate them, don't I? Yeah, that is right. That is right. Yeah. Wait. Okay, I was being a dummy. I forgot this is something you have to actually activate. But yeah, it is. Okay, well, that solves that problem. Okay, so now that we've done that, got some stuff going on here. Uh-huh. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Bonk. I mean, I didn't even need to do that, apparently. It was already kind of standing up correctly. Yeah, that's a weird item to, like, quote-unquote, activate. Okay, and this is gonna be the catapult I was talking about. Yeah. Uh-huh. So let's put it, right here. Bonk. And boom. Yeah, that worked. Cool. I like that. Alright. I should use these for, like, catapult sort of things more often. Because, they seem very, very good at it. I've just been, like, dropping stuff from high up and trying to use force to make it happen, but this is a much better way. Alrighty. And we get this. Which I'm guessing just allows me to get this ball over there, unless it's meant to get me over there. I mean, it might. I mean, I'm assuming that's what it wants. I mean, I can try it. I don't think this is gonna get me high enough, though. It doesn't feel like it has enough force to actually do something like that. But maybe I'm wrong. Alright, so let's put you down over here. You still need something to stand on, though. So if I do this, I mean, it has a little bit of oomph behind it. Not enough, though. Maybe if I connect that other bit to it, though. So let's deactivate it. No, do that. Alright, so what if I do this? Attach you. Go over here and grab you. And we do one of these. This might be what it wants from me. Gonna need to grab you out from there. Thank you. Alright, so let's do one of these. There we are. Connect those two together. And put you right. Uh-oh. Now that's gonna cause an issue. I can't move this thing from here, can I? No, because it's all one piece. Yeah, this being here causes an issue because I won't actually be able to activate this. Unless... So, if I smack it... Now... Let's do one of these. So, allow me to get in here. Now. There we go. That worked. I should have taken out my thing a little bit sooner. Just a wee bit sooner. Oh, you fool. Alright. I was like, oh, I'm definitely gonna make that without needing the glider. But no. No, I'm not. Alright, so... Me in here? Whoop. What just happened? Oh! It came off. Alright, there we go, I fixed it. Yeah, we had to undo, the shit I did, where I was putting it back on and stuff, because I think the rewind was just pulling it back off, basically. Okay, well that was a fun one to figure out and everything. At least shows us a little bit more about what we're dealing with those things and where their potential uses lie. Because the only time I've ever really seen them used otherwise is when they were like put on a vehicle or something to make it stand upright, basically. So neat. Neat. Alright. There we go. So we're up here. So let's actually explore more of Kakariko now, yeah? Because before I kind of just ran through the town back to, you know, where I quote-unquote was supposed to be. So let's go up here and actually talk to some characters and stuff and explore a little bit more. So we did talk to these characters over here last time, right? Yeah, there were two characters like sitting right here. I spoke to them. But, other things I'm not so sure. Anything interesting in there? Doesn't seem like it. I can't climb up that if I feel the need. I love the music here. I do love like a good shamisen and stuff. Alright. We got anything going on in here? No. Fairly simple. You got a stove. Bonk. Bonk. One single arrow hanging out in that pot. Yeah, I definitely remember the look and layout of this place. From the time that I spent here in Breath of the Wild. So. I don't know who you are, but I'm sorry you have to see me like this. I'm dealing with an illness, but don't have the strength to get up. This is about the clothing shop. Please talk to Clarie. Illness? The other day when I was cleaning up the hill, I got too close to the chasm. So when I accidentally touched that gloom, it seems to have taken quite a toll on me at my age. Don't worry, I'm alright for now. My granddaughter Leslie is looking after me. She should be just outside. Poor girl's very worried and need to get better soon. Interesting. And there's a dye shop here as well. Your daughter is not out here, actually. I hate to break it to you. Are these willows? They look like weeping willows. Oh wait, this is her. Okay. What to do? At this rate, grandmother's health isn't going to. Clarie's so busy running the clothing shop. Oh, clothing, not dye. The dye shop is in Hiteno. I thought it was gonna be weird if there was another one. Misread that. Find a cure for my grandmother. What's wrong? Are you a traveler? Guess it doesn't really matter who you are, so long as you're willing to listen. See, it's my grandmother. She got too close to that nasty gloom stuff, and now she's sick and bedridden. Porridge is about the only thing she can keep down right now, too. I'm trying to mix in ingredients that could help with gloom sickness, but none of them had any effect. I need to cook a porridge that will make my grandmother better, and I need to make it soon. Porridge? My grandmother's favorite, made of Hylian rice, fresh milk, and wild greens. You might not normally think to mix those ingredients, but it's surprisingly good. Bought a bunch of Hylian rice and milk from the merchants who travel the road to the west, so I'm not hurting for those. So I haven't found the crucial ingredient that fights off gloom sickness. I have. I don't really know anything about it. My grandmother was cleaning up East Hill for the survey team when she noticed the chasm. You know, the chasm's a source of gloom, but she had no idea. When she tried to take a look, she got exposed. There's got to be an ingredient that counteracts gloom sickness somewhere. Take care. Keep experimenting with recipes until I come up with a porridge that works on gloom sickness. Okay. So it was... Well, this helps with gloom sickness. And we need... What was it? Hylian rice... milk... and... greens, right? Which should just be the herbs? So... And now I just need milk. Where was the milk? Here it is. So this should do it? I don't think you put the entire glass bottle in there, Link. Sunny veggie porridge. Yes, there you go. Getting worse and worse. Need to hurry and make her... I have it. Huh? What's that gentle aroma? Is that porridge? Did you make a porridge that could help with gloom sickness? Give it a try. What'd you say this was again? A sunny veggie porridge? Never made anything sunny before. Maybe this will help my grandmother. I also could have put a dark clump in there. Well, that doesn't heal the gloom, right? That just makes you more resistant to it? I can't remember. Well, grandmother, how is it? Thank you, Leslie. That was the first meal I've been able to finish in quite a while. Grandmother, your complexion. The color's coming back to your cheeks. Hey, look, are you seeing this? A few bites of your sunny veggie porridge and it's like she was never even sick. You were the one who made that porridge for me. Such a gentle flavor. Didn't just nourish my body, but my spirit too. Thanks to you and my granddaughter, it seems I'll be around for a long time yet. So grateful to the both of you. Grandmother, what are you doing up? Oh, Clarie, I'm sorry I worried you. This nice young man made me a wonderful sunny veggie porridge, so I'm feeling much better. Hold on, you're doing this much better after one bowl of porridge? Guess this was Leslie's plan, but I guess I knew that was Leslie's plan, but I'm amazed it's actually worked. Now that I'm feeling better, you should probably hurry and prepare for your journey, Leslie. Huh? You knew? Can't get anything past her, Leslie. Besides, everyone knows studying fashion in Hiteno Village is your dream. Grandmother and I can take care of Enchanted by ourselves. Trust me, you deserve this. Are you sure you don't want to go study with her? Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't. But there's something else I want more. I want to make Enchanted a success right here in my beloved Kakariko village, right next to my beloved grandmother, and I dream of someday filling our store wall to wall with outfits you designed, Leslie. So don't worry about me. Go study hard in Hateno and come back to us a fashion icon. You mean it? Thank you, Clarie. And thank you, grandmother. Well, now that grandmother's all better, I think it's time to head back to the shop. Gotta make sure our prices are back to normal and everything's ready for our customers. You should come by Enchanted. I will. Neat. Thank you so much for your help. I made a lot of porridge trying to make a cure for grandmother. We won't be able to eat it all ourselves. I think it turned out pretty tasty though, so I'd love if you take some. Yay, thank you. Yeah. I'm going to work hard for my big sister. Just watch. I'll be a fashion designer who changes the world. All right, cool. Well, that was a fun one. Good. All right, so now that we've done that, why don't we go over here and check out the well? Kakariko Village Well. Okay. I mean, we have glowing mushrooms for one. Good old bright caps. These are like the most mushrooms that I have of any of the other ones. I just run into so many of them because I go into so many caves. So. Boom. Anything going on here? No, it doesn't seem like it. Ah, there's a treasure. Thank you. Eightfold blade long throw. Interesting. Well, that'll be made into a good throwing weapon, I guess. Apple? This is a weird spot for an apple. Also a weird spot for a torch. These are just like some ruins? More apple. I feel like these are here for a reason. Someone's trying to lead me somewhere. Kind of like the breadcrumb trail that we got in that one dungeon. I mean, I'll pick them up. But, because, I mean, there's only one way forward anyway. Aha! Eep! Yeah! What are you doing in my secret base? Oh, now it's found out, I guess I can tell you, but you have to promise not to tell. I found Mommy's recipe! I want to make Mommy's cooking for Daddy and Big Sis because they work so hard, so I'm growing my own vegetables. Can I keep this a secret from them until I learn how to do cooking right, so no telling. In exchange, you can eat some vegetables whenever you want. Maybe you can't tell anyone. Anyone. Alright. What's the recipe, kid? Read it? Yeah. My beloved husband always gives it his all when working in service of others. I admire that about him. He's been working himself to the bone ever since being granted the honor of guarding Lady Impa. I wish for him to always be in good health and good spirits. That's why I made him a tough meat-stuffed pumpkin. I've heard of stuffing bell peppers, but never a pumpkin. Using fortified pumpkin and fresh meat. I was thrilled that he kept saying it was tasty and going back for more. I hope I filled his heart as well as his stomach. My little Katla, my perfect girl. I love her so very much. She truly is the apple of my eye. Speaking of apples, she seems to have quite the taste for hot buttered apple. She's like an adorable little squirrel, always stuffing her cheeks full of them. If I could, I would cook endless amounts of apples and goat butter to keep my little one happy. Coco is my precious treasure. As a sibling, she's an absolute sweetheart. She cares deeply for her little sister. Ever since Kotla was born, Coco doesn't ever whine or complain anymore. She's so strong and wonderful. Luckily, Mommy knows that Coco loves energizing honeyed apples. It's a tad difficult to collect honey, but as long as I carry fire with me, the bees won't attack. Go to any lengths to see my Coco's smiling face, even if you bee stings is worth it. Swift carrot. Thank you for those. And the fortified pumpkins. I have gotten a picture of you, yes. Okay, so that is done. So, meat stuffed pumpkin, you say? I mean, let's toss it in. Tough meat stuffed pumpkin grants a low-level defense boost. This hollow meat-filled pumpkin is a local specialty of Kakariko. And then the other was buttered apples. Where are my apples at? I mean, there's my golden apples, but where are my regular apples? There they are. Hot buttered apple. Apple sweetness has been enhanced by smothering it with butter and baking it. And then the other one was what? Honeyed apples? I do have honey, so I might as well make all the recipes that they mention here. I don't see why not. Energizing honeyed apple. Yep, instantly refill some in my stamina wheel. Neato. Don't want Daddy and Big Sis to know about this until I can done picking properly. In exchange, you can eat some vegetables. But no telling, no telling. Okay. Alright, kid. Have fun down here. I'm out. Thanks for the recipes, I suppose. Am I going, like, all the way to the top of the mountain? I sure am. What is this, though? Silent Princess? Have I got a picture of these, right? Because this was what was all around. I never did get a picture of them, though. This is what was all around when I saw the final dragon tier. Let's see. Alright, well, back down we go. Alright, and we were like right around here. Yeah, because there's the well. Alright, so let's continue looking. Apples? Are there apples hidden under here? Weird. Very, very weird. Alright. Let's continue over here. Have I taken a picture of a torch? I have not. Well, here we go. More to fill in the compendium with. Alright, what do we got in here? Did I check in here? Doesn't appear to be anything anyway. Okay, down to the next tier. Hello? Anything behind your house? Good, good, good. Alright, in we go. Don't follow me. Wow, you got back up here fast. You were the kid that was down there, right? Am I crazy? That is the same kid, right? Kotla was the name? You got down here real quick. Jeez. I want to say there was something hidden behind a waterfall in Kakariko, but maybe I'm crazy. Ooh, golden apple. I mean, I don't even really know how useful they are, but they seem like they'd be good for making some very, very good food. So, I like to collect them anytime I see them. Anything interesting going on in here? Nope. Yeah, a lot of the houses don't really have too much going on. There's the Sundelion, yeah. You're one of those tourists who've come to poke around the ring ruins? A lot of older folks live around here. This little village used to be quiet as a dusty tomb. And Paya became chief, and lots of youthful types have been coming around. Now it's quite lively. Just worried that with all the new folks, something might happen to my plum garden. Plum garden? Previous she's planted these beautiful plum trees on the day I was born. They're part of me. Take care of them like I would my own children. Corey over there with the survey team shows my trees proper respect, so I let her use part of my garden for her research. She used it to grow something called a Sundelion. It seems important, so I keep careful watch and don't fuss with it. How's your Sundelion research coming along? Very well. Evidence indicates that Sundelions come from Sky Island, so it'd be a triumph to grow them here. Even better, our research also indicates that consuming them may impart a resistance to gloom, so you really do like these Sundelions. I can't say I understand all the Sky Island and gloom business, but if this plum garden is helping your research, I'm pleased as can be. Can I get some plums? Uh-oh. The chickens do not like... Ah! Wow, the chickens really don't want me entering that plum garden. Okay, that's a thing. They kicked my ass. Oh ho ho, surprised? Been training cuckoos to swoop on any rapscallions who try to mess with these trees. Heard of guard dogs? We'll try guard cuckoos. I've actually heard that guard roosters are like super effective. Like guard chickens. Because they're very aggressive and they do have those like sharp little like hooks basically on their feetsies, and yeah, a guard rooster is not the worst thing. Running my garden is a mistake someone will make more than once. No indeed. So that's not a surprise that you're using guard cuckoos. Because yeah, chickens can be very, very good at guarding something. Alright. You wouldn't expect it, but yeah, there's a little place. This is where I always came to spend my my spirit things in the first game. I think they were called spirit things then. But I might be wrong. Spirit orbs. Okay, we have the Sheikah set and the Skeletor set.
Yeah.
Welcome to Enchanted, my high-end boutique. Now the grandmother's better, I can go back to our normal prices. The fashion world owes you a debt. Where was I? Ah yes, we also buy anything you don't need, so just talk to me when you're ready. Customers who buy a piece of clothing from us will receive a special gift, so get shopping. Okay. Oh my god. These are expensive. Okay. Yeah, that's all very expensive. I always liked this hat for Link though, because it gives you puts your hair up in a like a little bun. Interesting. That's all very, very expensive, friend. I want to sell. So I do have quite a few gems I could sell. Kind of want to keep those though. I have 126 amber though. Sell 100 for 1,000 rupees. That looks good to me. What else do we got to sell? Because, yeah, amber I have an absolute ton of. I mean, I do have, like, baby bokoblin horns as well. Can sell, like, 50 of those. Yeah. And I could sell some of my bright bloom seeds. God, look at them. I could sell 150 of these and be very comfortable. Yeah. I've collected quite a few things, let's say. Lizalfo's tails are 18 apiece, really. Gleeok wings are quite expensive, as expected. I know I have a lot of, some other horns. Where's the bokoblin teeth? That's what I have a lot of. Bokoblin teeth. Oh wow, the Najo's horn is worth 300. Jeez. There we go. Oh, the fangs, yeah. Ooh, those are worth quite a bit. I'm gonna sell 70 of those. Yeah, those are worth a good amount. And the claw. Okay. Well, there we go. We have quite a bit of money now. Don't really think there's much else I want to sell. I mean, the opals I have a fair few of. We can sell like 20 opals. There you go. Alright, cool. So now we have a lot of money. I can buy this, which I think I'm more interested in the stealth stuff because I already have Yiga stuff, so which basically does the same thing. This though, you got me. Luminous stones. Make your great purchase. So here you go, you fashion maybe. Ooh, Sheikah fabric. Thank you for your patronage. Cool. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I like that they're glow in the dark. It'll be useful in the depths, possibly. Neat. I also just like the look of them. How it's like, kind of skeletal. You looking for a souvenir to mark your visit to the ring ruins? I need a souvenir. Yes, you're in luck. I'm selling my very special, super special ring garlands. Make them to look like the ring ruins. Maybe they'll bring people together like never before, like the ruins here have. Open to my shop under the tree in front of the chief's house. We aren't open all the time, so keep an eye out. Now you're in the right place when you see the adorable shopkeeper. Okay. Well, it's currently very late, so I imagine you're not going to be open right now. Things are looking a little messed up over here. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a guillotine. I'm like, oh my god, who we murdering? I thought that was a guillotine. Ah, Link, good of you to come. Too curious to stay away. Were you again? What a droll sense of humor. It's me, Wordsworth, the ancient Hylian scholar you met at Lookout Landing. Oh yeah. Curious about my findings?
Oh.
It's a picture of the stone tablet that fell from the sky at Lookout Landing. I managed to decipher the inscription on it using my notes on ancient Hyrulean I had in storage at this research lab. Here's what it says. One's held e honor als. When I see that just Y there, it makes me think of basically and in Spanish, which is just E. Once held I honor als Hochmaid to King Rauru and our Queen Sonia, thereafter to his sister and to Princess Zelda. Once held in honor of Hochmaid? Interesting. Here on the Great Stand on 12th Mo withal make your indictment time with the royal family. Make here remembrance preserved for the sake of them whom our hope rests. There's not much to go on, but you can clearly read the names of King Rauru and Queen Sonia, the founders of Hyrule. The name Zelda is clearly legible too. The author finishes by saying that she will write about the royal family daily lives in 13 segments. Certainly seems to be a royal diary left behind by a chamberlain of some sort or someone of equivalent station. Probably catches my attention is the third name mentioned, Zelda. No record of anyone by that name in any of the other texts we've unearthed. This is evidence that the name Zelda is much older than the princess. It dates all the way back to Hyrule's founding. Yeah, for time travel reasons. It's written here must be the start of the first-hand account of Hyrule. Did you notice the number 13? That means there are 12 more stone tablets. Royal Chamberlain really left these. It's an interesting perspective on the day-to-day life of the era, one which the history books don't mention. I do love me some primary sources. Primary sources are fantastic. Dealt with a lot of those in my history major. So much we could learn here of King Rauru, Queen Sonia, or even this curious woman named Zelda. 12 stone tablets left. Fascinating. If you happen to find more stone tablets on your travels, get some kind of visual evidence and show them to me. I'll make sure there's a nice reward. Ah, okay. So that's what we need to do with him. We just need to take a picture. Got it, got it. Alright. The ring ruins. I've made it. Okay, so we'll save going there for now. We gotta go see Paya, after all. But first, let's do this. Conquer the... I want stamina. Yes. I shall grant the power you seek. Looks yummy. Like it's lime flavored. Yum. As long as it's not green apple. I always hate when I bite into something I'm expecting lime, but it gives me green apple instead. Blech. Sorry to anybody that likes green apple, but it's not a nice thing to bite into when you're expecting a different flavor. I'm also just not big on the flavor. Like, it's fine. Bum. There we go. Go and bring peace. I will attempt to do that. We're all gone so high up. You know, before, since I'm probably gonna have to end off soon, let's, I wanted to go see Paya today, but, I've been meaning to read the compendium, and I kept forgetting. People have probably heard me mention it about 1 billion times at this point. So, let's read up on the compendium. Let's see. Card from Weather Surgery, it actually packs quite a wallop. So, all of the weapons, we see the description of them when I pick them up. So, I don't think we need to read these, so I'm just gonna swipe all of these away, basically. I don't think we need to see them. Because, yeah, I see them every single time I pick it up for, like, the first time, you know? So, doesn't seem that important, so let's just swipe those away. Now that being said, creatures and yeah, these I don't need to see either. The materials, we see these when we also pick them up. So these we can also swipe away. It does give you some useful information, like unique cooking effects here. And stuff like that, so, but those I can look at if I'm ever curious about what specifically they do. We can just refer to those at that point if I'm like looking for things to put in stuff. So that does away, oh, I always press B. So that does away with a little bit of that, but creatures I want to look at. Slow-level gel-based monster can be found all over Hyrule. It tends to spring its attacks on unsuspecting prey from the ground or from trees. Its strength varies by size, and the type of jelly it drops varies depending on whether the choo-choo is heated up, cooled down, or shocked. Yeah, so we can check out all of these. It would be foolish to call these silver bokoblins a mere nuisance. They have been influenced by Ganon's fiendish magic, so they are stronger than even the black bokoblins. Said that the Demon King's power marked their silver bodies with purple patterns. Magical glow at the tip of their horns may look funny at a glance, but don't take these creatures lightly or the joke will be on you. Someone mentioned silver bokoblins were actually just in base Breath of the Wild. Probably just very late game, so that's probably why I never saw them. Gold bokoblins were the ones that were added in the DLC. These quick-witted lizard-like creatures, compared to the green Lizalfos, many of these carry much stronger weapons and are extremely dangerous with their longer and sharper horn. Their sharpened horn cuts like a knife, so be cautious even if they're not carrying a weapon. They're among the most dangerous Lizalfos with high stamina. And yeah, we have taken those out before now. Blue Hinox. Giant one-eyed monsters live mostly in the woods, tearing entire trees. Deft Hand can steal weapons. Yeah. They're stronger though, and wear greaves that can be burnt away to expose their feet. Okay, so that's the only difference with the Blue Hinox, I believe. Alright. So there we go. There's all the monsters. And now we can look at creatures. These can most often be found on plains. Their usefulness as transportation has made them valuable since ancient times. That said, wild horses do tend to get spooked and run away when approached, so if you're looking to snag one, it's best to sneak up. Okay. Kuko. Villages often raise these birds for their eggs, but some people actually keep them as pets. They can't fly, but can flap their wings mighty furiously if picked up. They're usually calm creatures, but if you're persistent in your torment of them... Well... I think that was new too. Calcium deposits in the scales of this ancient fish make them hard as armor. Cooking it into a dish will fortify your bones, temporarily increasing your defense. Luminous cave fish that lives in dark caves. When consumed, its light enzyme can make one's body glow. And yeah, see, it tells me what all the effects of all of these things are too. Of course, it tells me that in the description as well. Comes with one rude attitude. The compounds in its flesh elevate your competitive spirit when it's cooked into a dish. So the things that I can pick up, I don't actually need to see. Like... I don't need to read, because we already see this when we pick this creature up. It gives us the description. But like Kukos and the ostriches and stuff, those things I need to read, because it actually gives me interesting information. But like this, nothing. Nothing. I get that when I pick it up. So we don't need to see that. Fairy, bright-eyed crab, butterfly, bladed rhino beetle, restless cricket, hot-footed frog, sticky frog, fireproof lizard. And sticky lizards. So yeah, it's mostly like the things like horses and a bloopy. Things that I can't actually pick up and put in my inventory. Those are the ones that I need to read. So, cool. Well, with that, I think we're going to go ahead and end this episode off. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.